Sunday, Germany, man, they had a protest, big protest. It was over 800 demonstrators, and 50 of them was actually going to violence. And they were protesting against the Merkel government. The Merkel government of Germany was known for sending over a million asylum seekers, foreigners, right? Um, in in Germany in 2015, and they got upset because it was a video that went viral of a German man, 35 years of age, that was stabbed. They say it was accused of a Syrian man, someone from Afghanistan or Iran, and they feel like, especially the rights in the parties, feel like the left is, well, the rights for the most part is having an agenda to destroy the citizens, right? And for the most part, they just taking them to the streets. They're protesting against this. So it feel like it's a mass genocide between the government and the citizens. Now with this, just things going on. Had the water cannons and fireworks was going on. They was protesting against Karl Marx statue in Chemnitz, Germany, and the Saxony police station had to arrest like two foreigners. It was a Syrian, 21-year-old Syrian, and I think it was 22-year-old Iraqi man, and it's crazy. I mean, the stuff that goes on in America, man, it's things that goes on in Germany, and no one's not going to really highlight this news here, but I have to link in the description box. But I just think that at this point that, citizens right now, we are getting kind of tired of this, and we understand the agenda. Most of us, they're starting to awaken to the matrix, understanding that, okay, this agenda right here, they want us to turn our guns away. They want us to kill each other off. The government wants to be in complete control over again. It's not even all about liberty at this point, and they're really upset. I'm not condoning any type of violence or anything, and I'm not against any foreigners coming into a particular country as long as you're a abiding citizen and you come there with good intent. But he said most part, I was looking to Brandon Tatum. He said most people that actually come to America, for instance, from different foreigners and stuff, they mainstay is just to improve capitalism in their own country. So use our money, exploit us, or some of them don't even have. He was a police officer. Some of them don't even have licenses or insurance, all that stuff, and they're the ones that commit most of the crime here, right? And they just go back to their country and they're not punished to the full extent of the law, right? So it's pretty much you putting the citizens in danger, and I think that Parliament or government needs to understand that. But at the same time, it's all about money. They say they generate so much money for us. They've been willing to take a low pay wage to help start a business or help us just get our business going. And that's where with the NAFTA agreement. But going to this, in Germany, man, Marta Wiener, she was a leftist in Germany, and she was just saying that, yeah, I mean, they getting tired at this point right now. They just really feel like it's a war. The government doesn't have them in their best interests at hand, and other countries are going through the same thing. In Germany, you pretty much have the free healthcare. I think they got a free college tuition, good medical schools there, and they're a good approving country. Sort of like America, and I think they have a little bit of Western civilization type of ideologies. But at this point, man, I'm just thinking, just reading it, like, wow, man, like the people over here, man, in Germany, man, they getting really upset, man, and they want some changes. I mean, 2015, the Merkel government, they have to understand this. They have Bulgarian, Afghan people, Iran people. It has to be some type of practical way that you can strengthen the borders or have a way, I don't know, just to protect your citizen at hands. I mean, they feel like they just getting really replaced, But yeah, it wasn't too violent, but yeah, the police had to come in, and like I said, they did have to arrest some individuals though. But the Karl Marx statue, they standing up. They said, hey man, at the end of the day, if we collectively put our minds together and notice that it's more of us than them. But the thing is, so they have huge weaponry. They have tanks. They have bulletproof vehicles. Not too many people obtain assault rifles or any weapons that can penetrate through cars like that, or law enforcement cars. And I'm not condoning any type of violence, but at the same time, though, I do feel like I don't know how their gun laws is in Germany. I don't know if you're able to actually obtain a gun. Correct me if I'm wrong, but at the same time, man, they barely can do anything than what it is now. And the things that goes on in America with these mass shootings, people just kind of convince the American society that, oh well, you need to take away the guns. The liberals, like politicians, need to do something. It's really not the guns, like I said, it's the people. Everything starts at home. People have we live in a world that people are just doing things just out of anger, premeditated. It's just evilness. But at the same time, man, as hardworking citizens, those that are responsible, those that are in law enforcement, those that have the ability to protect themselves should do it. Because at the end of the day, the police officers are not here to protect you. They come after the fact. They're here to investigate. They don't really prevent things from happening. They're here to protect corporations, not citizens, man. This all got from slavery, man. When that started, when it was known for, protecting the slave owners and making sure that the runaway slaves don't escape for freedom. So they working by their own type of political agenda, someone that's over them. At the end of the day, if someone comes and breaks into your house, man, I mean, you want to be ready. You want to have the ability and that right to pick a gun and shoot them. You probably don't have time to go in here and hide and hurry up and call the police and pray that the police come. Some areas in America, the police don't even come. And next you got your hands up like this and you about to perish and you can't protect your family. I mean, at least go out. I'm not saying all because you have a weapon that you're unstoppable, right? You're invincible like some Wolverine type stuff, but at the same time, at least you have an option. Like, okay, well, I'm not going down without a fight. Like, at least I'm not completely defenseless. And I think, this is a huge descending trend in not only in America, but in this world in a way. And Germany, people don't look like us, but they are across the world globally is still standing up from their government, man, and trying to unplug from the matrix. So, but this is an interesting article, man. I'm not gonna draw this too long, but yeah, man, I just want to talk about this, man. You guys tell me what you guys think, man. But yeah, it's just interesting, man. It was a lot of demonstrators there, man. Condolences to the man that died, from foreigners, man. You was stabbed, but at the end of the day, man, you're paying taxes and stuff. You want to live in a country that's you don't have to worry about just accessing things that the government can prevent, but they're doing it for their own political gain. That's what they feel like, So it's all it is, what it is, man. As people coming in and feel like they're just, seeking a million asylum takers. I mean, you kidding me? You just let them just come in the country, and now they, for the most part, committing most of the crime. That's crazy. I'm out.